Hello everyone, I have my first SGC submission back. It's tuxedo time, as everyone seems to say. Unlike the Pokemon video yesterday, I do know the grades on these. I was meant to pick them up at the Southampton card show, but there was a 1-day delay. But I think it took from sub to back in the UK, took 17 days, which is insane. Obviously the card show for me was a nightmare getting there, but what were these? They go that way. So I literally was mainly going to pick these up. They weren't there, the trip was awful, so I ended up spending money. But this is basically, it was just a tester sub. If I'm going to start doing sport cards, I'm going to occasionally grade them, obviously. And PSA takes, what, 2.5 months at the moment, by the time you add in weekends. So this is a lot of base. It's a £1, £2 card. It's cost me 30 quid to grade. But you got to think, stocking fillers for Christmas. If a kid opens up a Messi in a stocking, I mean, someone pay £15, £20 on a whim at the London card show. Kid walking around wants to buy a graded card and he sees a Messi. If they sell, they sell. If not, apart from 2 or 3 players which other people like, I'll keep a Messi. It could stay in the cupboard for 10, 20 years. Maybe in 20 years this is worth 40 quid. It's not big money. But I watched Sport Cards 88 and El Toro Cards, Sports Cards UK. I looked at the slabs and I was like, I really do like the slabs. Like, I'd never use them for Pokemon just because of the loss of value. But I loved the black background. I think it really makes cards pop. So, again, this was only a 9. We'll do a 10 and a 9 pile, shall we? I don't like Garnacho. People out there do. People seem to think he's the best thing since sliced bread. Well, if he is, this card in 10 years would have value, surely. But if I could get £15 back, the card was free. Got my grading fee. £2 ain't lost nothing. One for you Arsenal fans. Number 6 out of 25. Jorginho. Purple out of 25 out of my Showtime box. I thought, again, the boxes were a complete write-off. They were all damaged. They were awful condition. Getting the 9 was fine. An Arsenal fan, a Chelsea fan. So I want Jorginho. Even if I've got 25 quid for an auto, 20 quid for an auto, it's out of 25, isn't it? After £1 per number. It's profit, and it is what it is, isn't it? I just didn't want to pull a good card. Oh, Bergkamp got the 10. So hold on a minute. That's interesting. That's a fat card. That's a thin card. But they're in the same size case. I kind of wondered if there'd be different size cases. But yeah, I don't want to pull like a good card one day. Like, if I pull Beckham, Ronaldo, Messi, autograph, it's going to PSA with, like, no questions asked. But say I don't like Garnacho. Say I pulled a Garnacho auto, and I was like, I think this dude's going to tank harder than the Titanic. Go down quicker than the Titanic on an iceberg. I'm like, do I just send it to SGC, get it back in 2 to 3 weeks and flip it? I think that's what I'd probably be tempted to do. So I just wanted to test them, really. Oh, this one's got a bag on. I wonder why some of them are in bags. This, I don't like Cody Gakpo, but I'm going to London Card Show. I'm looking to do a couple of trades. Again, if someone's got a £10, £15 value sticker that they don't want, and they're like, oh, I love Liverpool, and that's a Christmassy card, I'll get it for my brother, I'll just do a trade. It really is that simple. I'm not looking to make tons of money. I'm not looking to rip people off. I just wanted to know their grading scale. I sent all cards that I thought should be 10s. I sent a couple that I knew, the Paul Scholes, when I get to it, I knew it had a scratch on. And I was like, that should never be a 10, but how harsh are they? Are they going to give me an 8, a 7? So I just wanted to test their grading scheme. But obviously, I ended up being really impressed with them. The speed. I do like how the cases look. and the app where you can store all your cards. This is one that I purposely said I'm a massive Zidane fan, but I prefer him in the Juve kit. And obviously, black and white case, black and white kit, I just think it's got more eye appeal than PSA. So this one I should keep, not for sale. I haven't got any. I'll never have any Zidane high value cards, but I can personally enjoy that. So I'm happy with that. Don't like this bell end. Not a fan. Look at him against Newcastle the other day. Completely invisible. I cannot understand how people think he's better than Haaland. But because people do think he's better than Haaland, again, kids at a show, they see an Mbappe card, even if I said 18 quid, and the dad's like, take 15, mate. It gets my grading feedback. The card was free. Kid's got a little gift at the card show, Annie. That's my way of doing it. Oh, right. Again, I'm not a Garnacho fan. This is Stadium Chrome in the Ronaldo pose. I thought that's cross appeal. People who like Ronaldo might go for the new Ronaldo as he's being dubbed, I guess. Even though he's not. He's more like Angel Di Maria. That's the career he'll end up having. And people are spending thousands on signed rookies and stuff. Oh, I can't understand it. But I thought someone might buy it. And also, I got the Aqua Wave, apparently it's called. 161 out of 275. Pretty cool. Colour match, green with the green. Again, does anyone want the card out of 275? No. But if you had the choice out of, I don't know, 25 for that and 20 for that, you'd pay them 5 for the number all day long, wouldn't you? Obviously, these prices could be absolute bullshit, but I've noticed at the London Card Show, there's not many high price sales going on. I don't think anyone's going there thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to drop 2k today. So people are looking for bargains. And I was quite amazed at quite a lot of the Topps Chrome cards. Players I've never even heard of. They were selling for like £5 in like people's bargain bins, like £5 for a Chrome card. And I'm like, do you want to pay £5 for a Neymar? Or do you want to pay, I don't know, £15 for a graded? Is that just me being crazy? But that's really good value. It gets my money back. If they were all to sell, and I'm like, well, that was too cheap. Well, next time I'll raise it to 20. If they sell again, raise it to 25. I'm not a Musiala fan, but many people are. Again, will someone give me 15 quid? That's literally what I'm hoping. If I can get 15, 20 quid. If suddenly on this video people are like, oh, I'll buy the Jorginho for 25. I'll buy 1, 2, 3 for 20. Well, obviously I'm too cheap at that point. I'll go a little bit more expensive. If I get absolutely no interest at all, then obviously I fucked up and I've lost the grading fees. But this was just an experiment. It's not all about making money. I really like this card. Rumours are Modric is heading into Miami next year. So it'll be interesting to see how his market goes. Don't think he gets as much love as he should. This is one that I'm really glad I got in a 10. This is one that I should just keep again. Again, think of the labels. White shirt, white shorts, black writing. I think in this slab it just looks fantastic. So I'm really happy with that. Kaká was a legend. I am a Brazil fan, so this is a funny card. I brought this on a punt. It was a really blurry picture, but looked well centered. It came through, and the bottom was all scuffed up. But it's the Mike Tyson rookie from 1986 Question of the Sport. So I just felt that was quite funny. I sent it off. I was like, I want to see what they do with that condition. I don't know if I can zoom in. Can you see just there? There's a little ding, and just there's a little ding. It was centered perfectly. So I was like, I saw a blurry image, and I thought, well, he's obviously done. In this day and age, it's like UFOs and Bigfoot. If you've got a picture and it's blurry, it's a load of bullshit. Oh, and it was at the back as well, in the same spaces, there was damage at the bottom. But the picture was blurry, so you couldn't see nothing. I was like, it's well centered. It came back a 10. I'm laughing. I got it. I was like, ugh. I reckon that's a PSA 6 or 7. And it just came back an SGC 7. So it's Tyson. He's cool. Again, it's only a 7, but how many boxing cards are out there? You've got to think people pay a little bit of a premium to get a boxing card. I'd ask 20. Would I take 15 again? Absolutely. Oh, God. Have I been separating the grades? I don't even know anymore. Oh, this is one that I was really happy to get. Messi in the tube. When the set came out, I wanted Haaland in a tube, because obviously collecting Pokemon, there's a card called Mewtwo in a tube, and I thought Haaland is like a robot. It was perfect, but Messi's the best ever, and it's like he was made in a lab. So to get that in a 10, I thought that was quite cool. I was expecting another Messi card. I've already gone... Oh, it's at the start. I want it's the first card. Right, how shall I do these? Let's go for the Paul Scholes auto. So, as I was saying, there was a little backwards C scratch. I don't know if it's going to pick... See it there? That literally, like a... It's almost like a bracket. It got a 9, auto 10. So, I'm fine with that. If it was no scratch, it would have gone to PSA for the white and red colour match on the label. I like stuff like that. But, got my own at a 9. This was the card I was most happy about. Got a 9. I just took some cards to London Card Show in August of players that I don't like, or numbered cards that I just don't care about. I went to Soccer Cards United and said, I don't know the values, it's whatever you're happy with, but is there anything there you're interested in? And he took a bundle, and I said, how much is that? How much is that? He said, yeah, I'll just do it, I don't really mind. So I end up with the Crystal Haaland and a PSA 9, the Beckham Raw and a Messi like canvas card Raw. And the Beckham is like from, what, 1998? So to come back in a 9, it shows it was good condition. It did look minty. So I'm happy with that one. And then a couple of older ones now. I've got the Gio Bassett 74 Johan Cruyff. Look at that transfer fee, 900,000. What would he be now? You can't even say 90 million, because look at some of the rubbish that's been selling for near that price. He must be a £200 million player right now, mustn't he? But an old card, 8.5. It's from 74 and got an 8.5. I mean, I've got modern cards that have just got a 9. I thought that was quite good. And then I'd got the Georgie Best Goldflake Famous Sportsman 1971. Nowhere near the rookies or anything, but I can't afford them. But he is a legend. And then an 8.5. That's actually the highest graded at SGC. Does that mean anything when most of them are at PSA? Absolutely not. I was going to send this to PSA because of the red and white, but I knew it was off centre, so I knew it wouldn't get a 10. So, again, wait 3 months, get it back in a 9 or an 8. Wait 2 weeks, get it back in 8.5. If a George Best fan sees that, would they pay for it? I think they would. But that was my first SGC sub. I did know the grades in advance because I actually messaged Aaron at the grading club he messaged at like 10 past 1 in the morning saying if anyone wants their grades in the next 10 minutes, buzz it through. Don't think he was expecting anyone, but I don't sleep, so I got my grades and I was quite happy with all that. Look at the 10 pile. 9.5, 9, 7, 8.5. That's not bad going, is it? So at least I know that they do grades similar to PSA. I'll probably use them in future for Titanic cards, vintage horse racing, stickers. I prefer the stickers in their slabs, I think. I like the way they frame the flimsy white paper. And if I did get any players that I thought were worth a quick flip, 2 weeks or 2 months, you got to do the 2 weeks, haven't you? So it's all for sale. I'll probably keep the Beckham. I'll probably keep the Messi in a tube. I don't know if there's anything else. Can't really think at the moment. Pompey Blue Blastoise is my Pokemon account, which is easier to type in. My other one is at Pompey's _other_ stuff. It used to be all types of junk, Lego, NFTs, Funkos, random TCGs that weren't Pokemon. It's now primarily just sports, tickets, cards. If you want to mess me on either of them and drop a few offers, be respectful. If you think £15, £20 is too cheap, feel free to offer a bit more. But that's all it is today. Thank you for watching as always. See you later and bye.